New video overnight from Rome. Italian riot police confronting supporters of a far-right political party who are protesting COVID-19 safety measures. There have been days of demonstrations after Italy on Sunday ordered bars and restaurants to close early, shut down gyms and movie theaters to try to slow the second wave. The country is seeing its numbers spike, nearly 22,000 new cases yesterday and more than 200 deaths. This is the first time Italy has had more than 200 COVID deaths in one day since the month of May. Megan Williams has often talked to us about the COVID-19 situation. She's back in Rome live this morning. Megan, tell us more about the protests and what really is behind them.
Well, Heather, I'm sitting just above Piazza del Popolo. You can see the obelisk in the middle there, and that's where the protests were last night. There were several hundred people, many connected with Forza Nuova, a neo-fascist political group here in Italy. The protest was one of several over the past week. As you mentioned, there was one earlier Friday in Naples. Was infiltrated, authorities say, by organized crime. There were attacks on police, stones thrown, journalists attacked. There were also more than 2,000 people a few days ago protesting in Torino, in Turin, northern Italy. There were two different groups. One group was what you could classify as riots. The other was a group of restaurateurs, shop owners, people who are very concerned about the economy and who, of course, are upset that Italy is heading into a second semi-lockdown, I guess you can call it that. Three of the main regions, Lombardy in the north here, Lazio, the region around Rome, and Naples, Campania, have instituted curfews. So you can't go out past midnight here in Rome and Naples and Milan as well. So, of course, businesses are very, very concerned. But I must say that more than 2/3 of Italians are actually in favor of the new restrictive measures. Only about a quarter think that they should be lifted.
That is interesting. I mean, based perhaps on their experience the first time round. You're there over that famous piazza, but here's another one, Megan, as we look at Piazza Navona and bring another live shot. You can see how few people there are, even on a beautiful day there in Italy. Not very many people out and around. They remember what happened, the very strict measures the first time. I'm wondering, these protests and the feeling of anger, I guess, among Italian citizens, a challenge for Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte as he responds to this sharp increase.
It is a challenge for the government. And I think what we're seeing is the country came together for that first lockdown beautifully. And I think people are following the measures still. But there's frustration, obviously, at the economic situation. Giuseppe Conte yesterday introduced or announced new measures. He's going to be giving a package of more than $6 billion to help those struggling businesses. But Italy has sort of dropped the ball on testing and tracing, and there's a lot of criticism by experts that it hasn't done enough, and it has to catch up, as so many nations around the world.
Megan, thank you very much. We'll watch this story with you over the days to come. Megan Williams there in Rome, live for us today.